Hey everybody, it's Willow. Welcome back to my beautiful beaded journey. So we just was on here and we done a haul for the beads I got 50% off at Hobby Lobby. And I was looking at these and I kind of like really fell in love with these and I wanted to do a bracelet with those. And I thought these to accent it. We got to get all these open. Oh boy, that's always fun. So let's get started with that first. I really wish these was the type that could peel themselves. Wonder if I can cheat a little bit with these. Here we go. See, I still think that'd be nice if this kind of could go around like that and peel, but it won't. It would just be nice if it did. Open up like a pack of gum or a pack of playing cards. You know, it had the peel thing going around it. Okay, so we got this. This is open. And we can easily cut these. And when I'm ready to cut these, I'll put them in the tray. So here's what I have. I have these pink crackly disc looking type beads. We have the round beads, two different sight. I think this might be, I'm not sure if that's an 8mm and that's a 6mm maybe. And then we have this as well. And these are kind of like very faceted. I want to say almost like a rondelle maybe. So those are the ones we're going to use. And then we have these seed beads that I want to use as spacers in between. And we have our bead wire and other things. But I want to show you something. And I hope we have this. And it's supposed to be for the beader on the go. It's by the Beadsmith. This goes over it and closes on, so I could take something with me if I'm working on it. I think it would be great for just at home to carry the tray from place to place without me messing it up. So as we cut the beads, we'll put the beads in here. I brought out some 3x3 poly bags that I can put these in when we're finished with them if there's any left over. Because the shelves that I've used to put all of my beads on are full. They're at their max, so I will have to use some of them up. Until then, they're going to have to, we will just have to work with it that way. So I got scissors. I want to smooth that to trash. No, what's going on here? Is there, what is that? Oh, well, I'm just going to clip that part off. All right. So let's just take these ones and put in here. When I'm done, we can put them in a poly bag. Then we have these ones. I rather just cut than try to do with them staples. We know what that was like when we were doing the Jesse James. And all these, since these are the same beads, they can just go together as far as I'm concerned. Okay. All right. Now we have these green ones. I love these green rondelles. They're so sparkly. And I can tell you, I love the sparkle and the flash and the shimmer and the glimmer. I'm all about it. I'm going to keep this. I have this cloth, dead center of, I know this is what is in video frame. Okay, this is another, okay, there we go. So we're pulling these out. We have one here in the end. Alrighty. And then I want to pour some of these in there, but I don't want to do an over, wow, load of these. I think that's enough to start with. If I need more, I can add more. Well, that does fit tight, so it's good for that. I just think open them as a bear, but that could just be me. I guess I'll get used to it. Now I have my bead wire. Now here's what I don't understand. This is 0. I want to see something. This is my bracelet. And this is about the length from here to here that we want to make a bracelet because the clasp sticks up an inch. So if we put this, let's say we start from this 3-inch right there and we take it to there. How many inches is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So it is right at 7. Tip to tip, not counting the clasp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll go from the tip of the 3 to the tip of the 3. That works for me. This is that part of my beautiful Thanksgiving Day set that I created for for Thanksgiving. And I lost the bracelet and I had to recreate it. Well, this is the one we recreated. And I absolutely love it. And it goes so well with one of my sweaters. So I'm wearing it today. Okay, so here's what we have. Now, I do like these. And I like these. So what about if we put 3 of these up here to begin with? We'll put 1 of these in the center. Okay. Okay. And then I got some small ones. That's pretty. So then what if we put this one here and this one here to break it up? Then we put a small, and ooh, we got the green ones too. We put that small one and then the green one. Hold your horses. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? I think that's what I want to go with. So I'm taking this one out, and we'll put the green one in here, and I'm going to put the green one here. Then that small one's going to separate it. Then we're going to put this one. Now these has to turn right, or they're not going to, there. That might be pretty. Then put this one here. Now work from the other side, and we're going to put this one and a pink one. I don't know what other it is. This one and a pink one. Now these pink ones has to stand up so we can measure this correctly. I might get the hang of this sooner or later. This one needs to go in. There is one there. Put that one there. And then we can start again. And I do not like that. Alrighty. I'm glad we have different channels. So I'm going to channel this out. I like this one. This one. See, I like that. This one and the large one. What do you think? Aren't those pink ones? They're just so pretty with this. Now, what if we ended off with a little like this? Okay, you know what? I'm not going, may not be using these little ones at all. Let's just put them back over there and see what we're going to come up with. Then we can use this one and the green one. And then this again on both sides. And then this again. And then we can start to sequence over again. Let's try it. How's that looking? I don't know. I'm going to, I know you should design it out first. Okay, so let's do that. We'll do that. 2, 3, 1, and 2. Then we've got 2 of these, 1 of these, like that. So this is at here. We could probably do one more set to here because this is right at the line. We'll probably do one more set here, so let's try it. I have more, I have a couple more large ones. And then I need to put these in between. But here's where we're at. I cannot, see this? I cannot do that. Yeah, I can. It'll fit. And then we'll beat it up. And we'll see how it goes. Like this. Let's beat it up. So here's a wire. Let's put this down here until we get this beaded. We'll start from here. Do you have any idea how many tools are out there for beads? I've seen so many at Hobby Lobby, and I didn't even know what a good part of them was for. I had ideas just by looking at them. And then I really thought, do I need all those? And I decided that right now I don't. But someone did give me a tip on using wires instead of trying to bend, um, to force the wires by bending it with my hands on that little bit of wire wrapping I did. She said use the tools; it would go so much easier. So I do want to try that the next time, and that's that one on Odd Little Stone and piece of copper wire. So she really gave me a valuable tip that the next time I pull out some wire to do something like that, yeah, I'll be able to try what it is that she suggested. And I'm grateful. Thank you for that. So that is looking pretty. It's got just enough sparkle and pizzazz. Also, I want to do some more simple bracelets to put onto the walls and doors. You know what I'm going to have to do this coming weekend? I am going to film, take a picture of my wall and insert it into the video, my doors rather, so you can see how I have all those beads hanging. Because like I said, I have two wooden doors that are like this, and they open all the way up, and then I have a regular screen door. But we had to build in the sides a little bit for the screen door. The screen door is to keep the cool air inside, because we live in Florida. But with them doors open, they're just, we painted them and everything, but they're wood. And then when we enclosed that opening to fit that screen door, that's wood too. So we took the hook cups, the cup hooks, and we lined them up going down so we could hang bracelets and anklets. And it's really starting to look really good. And I've had a few vendors tell me that was a clever idea. It's no waste of space. And people passing by sees the bracelets, and then, of course, they're curious. Everyone loves jewelry. I don't care who you are. Most people love jewelry. And so, yeah, I'm really excited about that. A pair of earrings we made on here. Again, we made on here just last week. I sold in my shop this weekend. And I'll tell you, that is a wonderful feeling. Now, this has to go from number 3 to 3. I think this might be just a little bit short, but I think that's okay once we get the ends and the crimps and everything on it. But that's what our bracelet is going to look like when it's finished. So let's do that now. So we can put these back up here, and we can crimp this side off. The only thing I wouldn't be able to use this for is when I do the radical beads, because I like to dump them all out and move them around. And I think that would just be too messy for this, and I just don't want to do it on this. Okay, so this bead first, this end first. So yeah, I'm really, really proud. You see how I do that? I put it in, I wrap it around my finger, and I take it back up through that bead. So it creates this hoop. Then I pull that hoop tight around that. And let me get my jewelry pliers. And then I just give it a good, like that. Now everyone says that you should use the round and, the pliers that allows you to go around. I've got to practice that more. Honestly, I do, because I've not had any luck with those. My crimp beads break. And then I was told maybe it's the crimp beads that you're using. Well, are you kidding me right now? I cannot use those. Did you see what I did? But I'm not going to despair, because I do have these, and these ones open and close from the side. So we'll go ahead and use these ones, these two on this. Well, that one doesn't look healthy. Let's get another one. And we'll put these two back into their bonnet in a moment. So it's okay. It's okay. So I turn this up, and when I put this in here, when I close that crimp, it is going to push it down and it will lock in. And I was told to use my crimps here as well, but I don't have them out here, and I just have a hard time them working for me the way they're supposed to. So I'm going to have to watch, I'll probably have to watch some videos and be schooled on it, to be honest, which I am. I'm fine with. See, now that I pulled my thumb out and that didn't turn the way I wanted it to. And yes, the crimp thing probably would have saved me from that. But I don't want this broken, and I just need to practice with those some more. And it could be the crimp set that I have, the crimper pliers that I have. Because the ones I see everyone else using, the ones I have don't look like that. I mean, they're similar, but they don't have the same kind of cutouts. But they came with this jewelry set. Okay, we got that. That's fine. Now, with that, it went from 3. Yeah, I think this might work. Oh, I forgot this was on there. Okay, where's the crimp? No, I did not. Are you serious right now? I picked up that crimp bead, and I know you've seen me do it. And I put it in here. I put that crimp bead in here as one of these. Is that it? No. I can't believe I done something like that. And it looks, wait a minute, move out, move out, move out. There it is, there it is. Thank goodness it does look different and smaller. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Yeah, you can tell it's a Monday. Crazy Monday. I probably won't be on a Monday when you see this, though. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I'm using the oval ones, right? That's what I said. I wanted to use the oval ones. Leave some room for that to fit in there. Okay. Now crimp that shut. Oh, wow. Are you serious right now? Well, I wonder if I can break that. Okay, I want to see if I can break this crimp. If I can, then I can put another one of those on there. I crimped the wrong thing. Or I'm going to have to, nope, it's off. It broke. That's what I'm talking about. When it comes to using, crimping them over, that's the problem I have. So I need to put another one of these on there. Get another crimp bead. Whoa. Gee, look how I picked this up. I am lucky I close these back. Are you serious right now? All right, let's get this bracelet done. I'm going to have to pause so I can clean up this mess. Because it is serious right now. It's like, oh, no, you did. And it just left and said, oh, yes, we did. But that was my fault. I should have made sure they all slid back down before I did that. There's a lot of little crimps to pick up, but it's not going to be a big deal. Shouldn't be. Now, I want to grip this, not that. And that's what I did. There we go. Now let me cut that. You guys probably watch a lot of other beaders who has it all together. And then you come across Willow and I'm a mess. A hot mess, but a beautiful mess nonetheless. Now you see that, did you see, I done that slowly because you see it, how that crunched down, and look how it lines up perfectly. That's how I like for it to do. I mean, that's perfect. That works for me. Now let's lay this on here, even though it's got all them crimps. What do we have? From tip to tip, scooch up there. We're right there. And now we can put on our, yeah, let's get a couple of these. And I don't want to use great big ones. Those are big enough. Or are those the ones, are those the smallest, or are these the smallest? Which are the smallest? Those are. So I'm going to use those two. And this. Ooh. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Wait a minute. I did bring that out. Hmm. How about this? See how much smaller that is? Versus this. I think I want this for this bracelet. These are just bigger. You know, this came with just as many gold as it did silver, but it did not have the gold bars. So what can you do? I'm going to have to use them in some type of jewelry thing, but it's okay. We'll do it. We will do it. Well, I know what the tweezers are for now. Picking up these tiny things. So, ooh, wait a minute. That is misaligned. There we go. It's still closed. Let me see. Yes. Okay. In person at the bead show and even on videos, I have heard so, and even in Facebook groups, I have heard so many opinions about what crimps to use, what crimp covers to use. This looks more professional than that one. And all of those are great opinions. But in the end, when it comes down, right down to it, you are the one that's making that piece of jewelry what works best for you. I hope I get to the point to where I can pick up any finding and be totally comfortable with using it. And that means stepping out of my comfort zone and using them on occasion. And I do plan on doing that. I never used to like the toggles. The toggles, never did. And then I went to create a bracelet And the only thing I had with me was a toggle. So I used it. Guess what? I liked it. So there we go. And let's see what it's going to look like. How pretty is that? Now, I'm going to pause this to clean up this mess, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I did get that mess cleaned up, and I put the other beads away. Here's what I was talking about, the remaining beads. I just put them in these little poly bags, and I can put these into a little plastic a little plastic tote or something, so I can keep them together. So here's the bracelet that we made, and I am very happy with this. It measures about 7 inches with let's see, with the, so we know from this 3 here to the end of this 3 here, we know that's 7 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then when we add this, it adds about 9.5 inch on each side. And then, yeah, so this is about a 7.5 inch bracelet altogether. And this will fit a 6.5 to a 7.5 wrist. So when I put these in, I give them a little turn and make sure they lock. So there is that one. Now I thought we'd create another one, and I thought what we would use are these beautiful purples. So let's set this one aside, and let's undo these beads, and then we're going to go with the gold, since there's some gold in here already, and we'll probably use what's in here first on this bracelet. So I thought I do. So let me put these other things away. Let me clear them away. If I don't need them, I don't want them around this, because this is what we're working on, and I don't want no attention distracted, meaning me. There we go. So we'll cut this, move this over into the trash pile, and got to pull off these first beads, I guess. I think that might be overrunning. I think it might, because there's a lot of beads in here the same size. Maybe not, though. We'll see. Okay. Trash. This is pretty, but I don't want to use that with this set. So that I may put over with the turquoise set. Save that for later. And this has got a crimp on it instead of it winding back through. Be serious right now. Those are good scissors. They normally cut through, no problem. They still done what I didn't want them to do, and that was to jump everywhere. And cut it off from here. Does this have another crimp? What is that thing? How cool is that? Wow, what's going on here? Okay, is that crimped again? Sure is. I'm gonna add these right in with them. They all came from the same strand. Okay, then we have this one. It's a cute little gold one. Don't want to forget it. Okay, these are trash. Seriously, wow. Then we have these. And I wonder if these are going to do the same thing. That broke off. Oh, well, thank you. That was very nice. You were so easy. We'll put these gold. I love these gold crinkle. They say these are glass beads, but I'm telling you what, they don't quite feel like glass, but they say it right there. Coated glass, 8mm. Okay, whatever you say. Buttercup, whatever you say. Who am I to argue? In case you didn't know, purple is my absolute favorite color. So what are we doing here? Let's see. We have some beautiful beads on all sides, but I want to look at this. 0. So I kind of like, uh-oh, what did I do? This. I want to look at this first, or do I want to look at this first? I think I want to look at that first. See what I have here. And then we see, wow, so pretty. So what about, let's try that instead. This one. This one. So let's take this one back. I want to drop these in there. Separate those. Then, don't know how many of those we got. That is got green on it. I like that. What is that? How that green? Oh, because of that. I see. Yeah. I don't know if I like that or not. And I don't know if I have any other ones out here, so let me check. I normally try to use what's in. I got these gold ones. Let's see. Okay. I usually try to use what's already in the, but no. We do have these, and I think these are the only ones I do have out here. The only spacers. Yeah, I think those are the only spacers I have out here. Okay. Okay. Might be what we're going with. Well, I like the little gold in between. But I want to see what I want to put in between those. What the world? What are you barking at? Getting yourself in a tizzy over what? But I don't want to use... I don't know either. What is it? There's nothing out there. think these gold might be too gold, too brassy gold. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I don't want to use these. I think I'm going to go. We have these. And these, yeah, we'll just go with this. I already opened this. So, see what this gold brings. That other gold, it's just too. I don't like it. And you know what? I think I'm going to like these better. I have those small ones in between. Then, in between those, and I might just take those out. How many of these do we have? I don't know if I have enough to use for those. No, there's not enough there. That's okay. We'll just do it the way we got it. We have those, and then this one. We need one of these on each side. So it's going to be kind of like similar. We have these small ones. I think I want the bling though. What about the bling? This one maybe? The bling. I like the bling. Look at that. Yeah, I think I like that. Is there another one? And how many of those do we have? Now we can do, now let's do 2 of these and 1 of these. See how that switched up a little bit? Then we need 2 of those smaller ones. Here. And there. And this. And then this, but that doesn't have us at 0. I gotta scoot just down to 0. There. Now that has us almost to 3. Whoops. Yeah, it's there. Almost to 3. And we gotta do the same thing on this side, which would be 2 of these, 1 of these, and then 2 of these. Like that. We also have these ones, and I do like them, but I think it would be, yeah, be just too much. Let's see if I have another one of those. There. Okay. See, I got to get down to 3 and 3. I need to stretch this out, as we can see. So, how many of these do I have? 1, 2. I need 2, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I have at least 8. Okay, that's good. I have at least 8. So I'm going to slide these over. I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there. Then I need the gold. I don't have the gold there. Okay, give me a gold. Okay. Nope, wrong way. This gold. Don't want to mess this all up. Almost to 3. Almost. Yeah, so see, we have this now. We have this, but I'm telling you, I can't put another set on there because I won't be able to put these. So I think to finish up, I'm going to put this in a gold, and then this. I wonder if this wouldn't look prettier there. No. This and a gold. Just to finish it up. Let's beat this up and see what we come up with. We might like it. Let's just see. We can always make changes if we don't. So this is on the gold, so I need a gold wire. What the world? Got a truck roaring down on the Canto Highway. Oh, what the world? Everything's unspooling today. What a good metaphor. Everything's unspooling. Okay. That's what we got. I don't like that. Time for the old ugly ones. These never fail. Nice clean cut. I'm trying to get to stay in there. It's not going to too well, so I don't want it to fishtail. So I just need to be careful. So someone gave me an idea on something we can create, but and I loved it, but I got to wait until a piece that I need came in, and it won't be until later on this week. So when it does, that's going to be a whole new exciting. Now what did I do? Okay, I see what I did. I got to take this off because I need to put one of these back on. I wish this would lay up here. I got to put this on. And I didn't put, between here and here, I didn't put no little gold bead because I didn't want one. Now that one looks just a little bit too big, bigger than the others. In case you're wondering what that loud noise is, yes, that's a truck. It is the local sanitation truck. Today is trash day. here in my little village. So I grew up in a little village in Ohio. And many times when I said, that I grew up in a little village, um, people act like that's a bad thing. Someone's even said to me, I can't believe you would admit that. And I thought, why? Because it's not right inside the city. Because it's off to itself. Um, and it's called the Village of, so it is a village. And I like that idea. I like the idea that I belong to a small little community like that. That is where I was raised. Everybody knew everybody, practically. And if I could go back and change it, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't change. And I had that little gold there and that little gold shot. So I'm going to grab another little gold down here. And I wouldn't change the school I went to, or I wouldn't change any part of it. Because all that help made me who I am. I'm part of a little village and I love it. I live in a little village now. It's a village-like setting. Was the little village I grew up in poor? Yes, for the most part it was. But I don't care. It was home in this moment. There. Let's see. Remember, so if we go from here to here, oh, look at that, look at that. Yes, yes, yes. Put these back over here. I don't want to get everything all mixed up. What do you think? I think adding these at the end was the best thing because I don't think we could have created this sequence again. There wasn't enough room. If it was on a stretch bracelet, maybe, but I am not putting these glass beads on a stretch bracelet. I am not comfortable doing that. I like the beaded wire. I think it just gives it a better aesthetic about itself. It's what I like. So I need a couple of small jumper rings. I don't want the big brassy gold ones, so I'm going to just go with these. And then you see the difference between the brassy gold and these. You see what I mean? You can see the difference between the brassy gold and, yeah, that's just yellow gold. I'm sorry, it's just not too appealing. See the yellow gold next to these? That's just not what I'm wanting today. I am just not feeling that. Let me see what else I have. Okay. I like the crimpers. My other gold bead covers have not come in yet. Everything in time, I guess. Here is a hint. If you've seen earlier in the video, seal this. You'll be glad you did. And then let's take a couple of these gold ones here. Now, that's a rose gold. I don't want a rose gold. Okay. So we're going to use those. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm going to trip myself up. And let's crimp. Let's crimp her up. So this is a side one because it's all I have in the gold right now. So that's what we're going to be using. The reason why I like filming outside, well, I love outside, but another reason is natural daylight. I can see so much better. Where our house sits, our house sits facing northeast because the sun rises in the east and it sets in the west. So in the earlier part of the day, the sun's out to the front corner of my house, um, the eastern corner of my house, but it sets behind me, so rise southwest, and it just floods this porch. Um, Late afternoon today, it's kind of like cast over, so it's really nice. So we got that. Now we can flip this down. We can add this. So up to about, oh, and then I have that carport on the front of my house or onto the side, and one window in the front and the living room, one tiny window. So our house is kind of like dark. And the living room and kitchen sits in the center of the house. Bedroom utility room on the left side, and bedroom, hallway, kitchen, and other bathroom on the right side. So it's like directly in the house, center of the house, and you get no light in there at all. No light. My house is so dark. So being out here on this Grandin Lanai is like, yeah, it's like a godsend, to be honest. So let's measure up again. We are right into our rain. This is nice after all. Bring down. I think I cut too much, but you know, I'll probably use this to make an ornament or something with, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not normally one to just waste. Click it. Got it. Now that's up a little bit too far. So I'm going to back that through there. Going to need needle nose. Will that fit? Should. Let's see. Pull this one down more. Now pull this. Ta-da! Wait, flip it. Nice. So within this past year, and this could be a two-edged sword, but if you know me, or as you get to know me, you will know that I believe there's enough for everybody. There's always room for one more at my table. It's better for everyone to get a little bit than for someone to be left out. That is the way I was raised, and that's the way I am. My father fought in World War II. He was raised through the Depression. He went through the rationings and everything, and he was from a large family of 12 kids. And so nothing was ever wasted, but you always made room for someone else. That's the way I was raised. So look at that bracelet. Look how pretty. And look at this. We're going to have to do something with this later, maybe for a key ring or... Ooh, key ring. Nice. You know, and so I always believe I have my store. It's at a flea market, but I have my own building, so it is, and it's set up just like a store. I have my own little spiritual, metaphysical store at a flea market. And I've been at this flea market for a couple of years. In Ohio, I had it for 10 years. So here's the thing. Let me get on with this. So when I went to this flea market, there was already a couple. There was a couple of booths that was metaphysical, and there was a couple of... I thought these got left. I thought these got thrown out. I didn't think we had the bars to these. Guess what? So there was already a couple of booths in there, and one other little store in there. You know, freestanding building store, and they look like little general stores, to be honest. and that were metaphysicals. And I believe there was enough for everybody. I was hoping that we created, we all done something differently. We all had different type of products. I was hoping that we could create something like this wonderful synergy of working together. And, that's what I thought. But boy, was I wrong. It was like everybody was kind of like cutthroat. And I am just like, wow. Just wow. And there was one shop owner who was really hardcore against anybody else that came to your shop. She didn't want them back at her shop. And that was just sad. There is enough for everybody, and we should help each other. That is just how it is. And anybody who knows me knows that's exactly how I am. And so moving on from that, I have seen these little pop up booths in there come and go, come and go. So I was never really, you know, wanted to be, wanted to make good connections with them, but they're there, they're not there, they don't do well, and then they close out and leave. Let's measure this out. Okay, this goes a little bit past the 3 and 3, so this can actually go up to an 8-inch wrist. I want to take this one. Yeah, you can tell it's a little bit larger, but I think it's this that does it, which is okay. It's still a beautiful bracelet. And these can be changed out to a lobster claw, which will take a little bit off of that one. But aren't those just beautiful? So within what I was saying, within this past year, I have watched, now I wonder if we want to make a pair of earrings. No, I don't think so right now. Right now I'm just wanting to make some bracelets. I have a bracelet stand. It's only got like a couple bracelets left on it because I sold them all. So I want to put a couple more on there. And so I saw the little pop-ups that come and go, come and go. Someone will get a booth because they've recently learned to read tarot, and now they got them a booth, and they're going to pay anywhere from $400 to $600 a month on this little open air space because they're going to read tarot. They're there for maybe a couple of months and then they're gone. Not some of them just a month and then they're gone. And then you have the ones who come and they buy little different witchy items from Temu or Wish or, and then they want to set up and sell their wares. Well, absolutely. But they're not there long. They wind up selling out and leaving. Then we do have a couple who make a go of it and build little by little, which is the way I did. And to them, more power. Awesome. You did it right. And then you have the ones who, unfortunately, the store just didn't make it. And then you have, like I do, I have a metaphysical store. And of course, I sell crystals and incense and herbs and teas and candles galore and all kinds of different, things like that. Your cauldrons, your mortar and pestles, your journals, your book of shadows. I sell all those things, the powders, the oils, the essential oils, backflow incense burners, drums, you name it, I got it. But, and tarot cards and oracle cards. And I read tarot, and I've read tarot for years. And I didn't just up and decide, okay, I can read tarot. I'm going to open up a store. No. Actually, tarot was the last thing that came on. I've only been reading publicly for about 5 years. And really reading publicly the last 4 years, 3 years. And I do bone throws and other forms of divination as well. So I'm trying to get these cleaned up because I got another set I want us to make. I'll put that in with and so The sad part is that I've watched a store in the plaza close. That was a metaphysical spirit store. I've watched, how many of them did I watch close? And I just got word last night that one of my favorite ones that I like to visit is closing by Christmas. I just thought something. Do you know how dangerous that was to set this up like this? Yeah, that was not smart. That spilled over. Could you imagine the mess? Wow. I am not doing that again. I'm so glad that didn't happen. So, one, two, three stores closed, and two stores that were in plazas, regular shopping plaza. One has closed, one is closing by the end of December. And then the other store, other freestanding store, like mine in the flea market, just closed. A couple of people have booths, have left, and another one's getting ready to leave at the end of December. All metaphysical, spiritual stores. And it's sad. I hate to see them go. I really do. But I'm still there. And I'm holding on. The economy's kind of slow right now, but you have to make it through the bad times to be able to enjoy and experience the good times. And so that's what I'm doing. So here is what I have. Are those the only two colors I gotten out? No, and these. You see here what I have? I have these that I wanted to use. I thought I had another form of brown, but I don't. I think I just want to go with these. I really think these are pretty. I think this brown goes well with this color here. It matches in with these. So this is what we're going to be using. I've got to open this up. So this will make the third and final bracelet we'll create today. I hope this video was not too long. Let's see. Because if it is, it'll go over into another video. How did I do it the last time? I got this and twisted. Look at that. Ah, I learned something new. All right. And then we have these. These are just absolutely beautiful. And these aren't crimped. Are they? No. Wow. Did you see how quickly that went? So it is sad to see these crystal shops and metaphysical shops closing up. But they're hard anyhow because, yeah, you wouldn't, I don't think you'll ever really get rich off of having a metaphysical. At least I know in the flea market you won't. But that's not it for me. It's a different calling for me. There we go. And I do believe in the healing of crystals. I believe in the vibration of crystals. After all, a quartz runs a watch from its steady vibration. Check into that. You'll see what I'm talking about. Now, they use, since they're able to lab grow crystals, that's what they use for the watches. But check into the old, and especially the old conductor watches. They ran on quartz, and some of them ran on other jewels like rubies and sapphires and emeralds. You ever heard of a 17 jewel watch? Look into it. the world? Okay. Tiny little thing. Okay, there you go. Yeah, bouncing all over the place. What are these? It says dyed glass. I'm telling you, that bounced just like it wasn't glass, but acrylic, to be honest. Does glass, maybe. Oh, all right. Hush. I will hush my mouth on that. Here's these last ones. They wrap around like I do. I think I want to take these. Do I want to take this into a gold, or do I want to take this into a silver? Um, you know what? I'm not going to use either. I think I'll use silver cloths at the end, but I think I'm going to use these instead. And because I have these. So I think what I want is I really like the pearl, and I want to take, or maybe not. And that's 0. Then hmm. Hmm. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think to finish this out, we're going to go with these smaller ones. So 1, 2, 1. Mm-hmm. Then over here, we're going to go 1, 2, 1. I think we're ready to beat this up. I'm debating, do I want to put this on gold or silver? I could use a gold toggle bolt. Let me see. or I could use silver. I think the gold's going to fit it better. I'm not crazy about gold, but I think it's going to go with this better. So we definitely need one of those. I thought we just had the bars to those. Are you kidding me right now? Seriously, there they are. Okay. All right, and then what? Uh, we'll need two of these. Okay, let's get this beaded up. Let's see what we have. Haha, look at that. That is going to work perfect right now. It's not going to let fishtail. Pretty, pretty. Okay. Nope, this doesn't go here. Isn't there a pearl? that goes here. Okay. No, it's this one. Uh-uh. Okay, it is right. I gotta reevaluate that. I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe you don't go there yet. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I know I'm not talking right now, and please forgive me. It's just this wasn't making too much of a sense, to be honest, at that moment. Okay, let's see what we got here. Where does this go from? Ooh, so it goes a little bit of past, so we may need to take off. If we take these ones off, that right there would be fine because we got to put on the toggle and everything. So that right there would be fine. Go ahead and take those off. We can remove this and let those come off. So yeah, that's so pretty. That's going to work, but this is what I want to see here. Okay, I think that will work fine. So I think we need to beat it up and see how it's going to go. Let's do that. But I think this one, I'll take this one off and put this one on. Then let's take this one off, put this one on, see how it looks. Or do I need to put the pearl on instead? Just want to see. Where'd you go? No, I think that's good. All right, I'm beating her up. I'm crimping her up, whatever you want to call it. Crimp, bead, whatever. Crimp. We already beaded. That's crimp. Okay. All right. Come on, close. Ooh, that was a tough one, wasn't it? Got it. Okay. I like these channels. I really do. Everybody hears you. What's wrong with you? What's the matter for you, Ty? Why are you crying? Huh? Are you wanting to go in? Is it your nap time? Ty is an older dog. And very much so, still the love of my life. Right, yep, that's right. There. Didn't get it. I did. Let's cut. Oh, crap. Okay. Now we're in this. Okay, now we need oh no, we can't use those ones. Those are too small for those that toggle. You have to use the next one up. This one. Almost completed. Okay, this is going well. It really is. I'm happy with the progress we made. This one gave me a little bit more of a challenge than the other two. You could tell that because I started becoming hyper focused, and when I do that, I don't speak much. Is this not going to go in there? And that's not a good thing when you're trying to create a YouTube video. I think people want to hear what you're saying, actually. So forgive me for that. I will work better on doing that. So what happened? How did I do that? There's a song keeps running through my head. Just another Manic Monday. There, I dated myself again. But yeah. So here is something that I found out. Oh, up in Ocala, which is a good bit for me. There is actually a bead store there, and there's also one up in Gainesville, which is even further. But one of the wholesale crystal shop I go to is up in Gainesville, so it would be like a double day, win-win double day. And we have the week off between Christmas and New Year's, and so we are thinking. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Does it work? Thank you. So here, and I lost them all. Where did they go? Oh, they're up there. This is what we created today. 3 beautiful specialty bracelets. I want to turn these over. I like the targo on top. Which way is it? Yeah. We created 3 beautiful bracelets. These can fit anywhere between a 7 to an 8 inch is what we've seen. The typical is between a 6.5 and 7. We know this one definitely will. I think this one ran just slightly a little bigger. And then this one is right around where, or in between these two. But there are the 3 bracelets that we created today. They are absolutely beautiful. And that is from the bead haul from Hobby Lobby, this last one. So thank you for joining me. And oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Please subscribe. Please like. Please share. Please ring the notification bell. But most of all, leave a comment, because it's through your comments that I'm learning. I'm getting new ideas. I got a new idea on something I can make, and I ordered some of the supplies for that this morning. They'll be in at the end of the week, and we'll give those a go. And then someone told me how by using my tools instead of my fingers to force bend wire, I would get better results. So now I'm really looking forward to trying that as well. So you guys motivate me, you inspire me, and you help me to learn. So I am very grateful with much love and gratitude. So as always, stay forever magical and blessed be.